Hello, my name is Isaac, and I am the main character of Miracles at St. Paul, a journey of faith and forgiveness. I am a Jewish man, and I work as a journalist in London. Today, I want to share with you my motivations, challenges, and growth throughout the book.
All right, so welcome to the Hamilton's book collection. Hey guys, thank you guys for coming, checking me out, seeing what we're doing over here. And for just a second, I want to talk to you and just thank you again and again and again and again. This means so much to me. A lot of these books are just creations of mine, worlds that I like to take people in. I would like to, for a second, talk about the living book. It's the first one that you'll see when you scroll down here. When you scroll down here, the living book was one of the first books. Just for a moment, I want to reflect on writing the book. I remember thinking of, I was writing books at the time, so I was just like really dreaming heavily about some of the material that I was working on. And I thought to myself for a second, and I said, what if, the books that I'm writing are coming from another world? What if they already exist in the future, but they're just coming to me now and I have to write them? So obviously the book is in control. The book is the one that's actually in control. So the living book is that thought. And from that thought comes this creation. Okay. The Unexpected Journey is the second book you'll see as I scroll down the page here, checking it out with you. The Unexpected Journey was just like a story that one of my kids' moms, she had a similar story to the character that I was inspired to write about. And it really inspired me to kind of take a little piece of what I knew. I didn't want to get too personal in her story, but it just inspired me to take a piece of what I knew and create what I created. Okay, so if you want to be inspired, if you want to be taken to the next level, check out The Unexpected Journey. It can really help you in a lot of different ways. The Red Town Secret is the next one that I'm going to talk about. That's another passion of mine. The Red Town Secret is like really, really who I am. I mean, when you read this story, I mean, it's truly who I am. I'm really sci-fi. I'm really like really deep in the sci-fi item. So yeah, you got to check out the Red Town, man. It's really crazy. If one of your main characters is a computer, then something's up. All right, the Time Paradox hasn't been released yet, but you have time now to start already knowing what the Time Paradox is, what it's going to be. And Time Paradox is part 2 of the living book. So when you get a chance, check it out, man. I'm going to have some early material on there for you guys, so you can check it out, give some pre-reads. Miracle at St. Paul's. All right, so check this out. I'm going to go ahead and admit something. I think Miracles at St. Paul's is my best creation yet. Yes, I said it. The best book I got, the one that I believe, is Miracles at St. Paul's, because that story is just like, it reminds me of like what I said about the time paradox and the living book. It's like that was already created. It's almost as if that story, I was just kind of peeking through the window of that story. And so I just wrote out what happened. And it's inspired by a famous actor. I don't want to murder his last name, but David, he's a famous actor, and he read an entire audiobook of the Bible. So he recorded each book of the Bible. But for me, my favorite was when he was at St. Paul's Cathedral doing a live reading. And when he was there doing a live reading, I almost every night, if I'm like going through something, I let that book play. It takes me to another world. And it's not like I'm reading the Bible at all. It's not even close to reading the Bible. It's not even close. It's just a story that I resonate with. And that particular day at the cathedral when he was talking, oh my God, it just transformed my life. And so the character Isaac in the book, he's transformed the same way by the reading of the Bible by David, the same way he transformed me. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to listen. I wouldn't know as much scripture as I know if it wasn't for him, because he read it to me. So I got to hear the words, and I got to not hear him talk, but read to me over and over and over. And boy, did he take me on a journey. Now, the space between us is the next one that I'm scrolling down here at. And the space between us is going to blow your mind. Okay. I just wrapped it up. And let me tell you, I know I just said Miracles at St. Paul was my best one, but the space between us is crazy, man. You're going to have to get a highlighter for this one, because the space between us, when you get inside of there, you're going to start seeing a whole lot of inspirational quotes. You're going to start seeing a whole lot of inspirational stuff going on in that book. So as this guy takes his journey and messes up his life a little bit and then recaptures his life, you're going to get to feel it. You're going to be brung into the story. And not only that, you're going to learn from some of the obstacles that he was facing. So yeah, man, welcome to the Hamilton Book Collection, and just check us out. We got plenty of more books dropping next month in April. In April, we're looking, oh man, we got some books, man. Some crazy books is coming in April. So check me out. Hey, thank you guys. The most important thing that's happening right now is that you guys are even taking the time to come out. I appreciate you. I've already been getting on some of the stuff I've been posting on. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. I love you. Have a blessed day.
Hello, my name is Isaac, and I am the main character of Miracles at St. Paul, a journey of faith and forgiveness. I am a Jewish man, and I work as a journalist in London. Today, I want to share with you my motivations, challenges, and growth throughout the book. Throughout the book, I am motivated by my desire to uncover the truth about my family's past and to find a way to reconcile my Jewish faith with my experiences. I'm also motivated by my relationship with my wife, Rebecca, and my desire to protect her and our unborn child. My journey is not an easy one, and I face many challenges along the way. I struggle with my faith and my identity, as well as external conflicts such as prejudice and violence. At times, I feel overwhelmed by the weight of my family's history and the responsibility I feel to do justice to their legacy. Despite these challenges, I am proud of the growth I experienced throughout the book. I learned to confront my fears and to embrace forgiveness and compassion. I come to understand the importance of community and the power of faith in helping me heal and move forward. Take, for example, my relationship with Father Michael, the priest at St. Paul's Cathedral. At first, I am hesitant to trust him, given our religious and cultural differences. But as I get to know him, I realize that we share many of the same values and that he can help me on my journey. Another example is my reconciliation with my father, which was a difficult and emotional process, but ultimately led to greater understanding and healing. I am not the only character in the book, of course, and I am influenced by others in many ways. My relationship with Rebecca is a source of strength and inspiration, and my interactions with other characters like David and Jacob help me see the world in new ways. I believe that my journey is significant not just for me, but for anyone who has struggled with questions of faith, identity, and forgiveness. I hope that my story will inspire others to seek out the truth, to confront their fears, and to embrace compassion and understanding. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and faith. I encourage you to read Miracles at St. Paul's to learn more about my story and the many characters who have influenced me along the way.